What's up YouTube? Happy Thursday. Today we're playing a palette cleanser game. We're going back to the OG, the original room. I picked this up on sale years ago and I literally never got around to playing it. I think it was like 80p in a Steam sale or something. I've played the Room 3, never played the original. I have no idea. I kind of understand the scope of the original is a bit smaller than the later iterations of it. And I think it might have started out as a mobile game back in the day. So I'm not 100% sure what to expect going into this one. As ever, it's a blind playthrough, and we will see how we get on. Let's go. So I think this is genuinely point and click. Okay, we're in a tutorial. Click to begin. Cool. Ah, that's the pause button. Great. Good to know. Click and drag the mouse to move around. It's also been quite a while since I played Room 3 as well, so yeah. Double click on the envelope on top of the safe to focus on it. Slide the letter out of the envelope. Click to continue. Collect a key. Rotate the lid to line up the keyhole. Well, hang on, before we do that... Oh, no, it's... I didn't actually read the letter. I got too distracted. Drag the key to the keyhole. Turn the key. And open the lid. Whoop, bonk. Feed me, and I shall survive. Give me drink, and I shall die. Fire. Everyone knows that one, right? A curious eyepiece. It doesn't do anything. Perhaps something's missing. What does the note say? Okay. Without a lens, it's just an ordinary eyepiece. Right click to zoom out. You'll find the answer somewhere on the safe. Can I read this letter? You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else, something they said could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and it is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favour. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. Signed, A.S. Some dusty old books. I don't think they'll help me here. Strangely shaped keyhole. Secret compartment on this side here. Oh, another keyhole. Okay. Earth. But we don't think that's the answer. So we have earth. Ah, fire. Yes. Wood feeds it, water puts it out. Right. Ah, I should give it a push. I should take a closer look at the key. Click on the key icon in the inventory to examine it. Ah. Well, okay. So we've got a spiral here, which might be that way around. An ornately engraved metal plate, the end looks like it could be used as a wrench. We haven't even explored the other sides of the box yet. What does this say? Bespoke safes for the gentry. Guildford. That come off? It does indeed, and that's a lens. It would fit the eyepiece. Okay. Nice to see that, you know, the original room... What is it with walking simulators and the occult? Right? That's what I want to know. I mean, I'm in the middle of streaming Call of the Sea at the moment. Yeah. What is that correlation? Someone explain that to me. Okay. Can we modify the key so that it looks like that? What would that be, like this? Maybe something like that. Okay, there we go. Well, let's take it out for a closer look. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you've proven yourself yet? Let's see. These 3 steels stand between me and the contents of the box. So we've got a lock here. Okay. An eye, which does not seem to move. Okay. We have got a wheel with a 4-digit combination. That appears to be a button. A plate with a cog symbol on it, which also doesn't seem to move. Okay, more symbols. We have got some... potentially a clue up there. There is no null symbol though, so I assume we're going to find the other 3 elsewhere. But what is that? 2 crosses and a little tray to sit on, which is that one. Okay. We've then got a key, and we have a word puzzle, which is potentially missing the 5th spindle. And that's the whole box. And we can't navigate away from this box, so everything must be solvable from the box. So we've got a circle with 2 verticals in the top left. So let's go and grab that one. There. At the top here we also have a star on the far side, which is interesting to note. This pillar is different to the other pillars next to it, including its foot would appear to rotate. A piece of paraffin cotton. Okay, not sure what to make of that at this moment. We have another thing which looks very similar. There we go. Very nice. It looks like a miniature telescope. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Very fancy. Okay. I'm not sure what that does. Is there anything I can see with my lens? I should get... Oh! I can see through part of this box. That's cool. Right, so we have a third symbol here. That's good to know. It looks like a guy with sort of, I don't know, someone doing a dance. And that's the third one here. So the fourth symbol we might be able to just get by process of elimination, right? Because we have these three. Can we just step through these? There we go, very nice. A heavy cast iron key. Well, we have plenty of keyholes to try it with. Whilst we're here though, we have a book that we've found with an ornate cover. What does this say? My research continues at snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments I can barely read anything at all, but there is something there. Between earth and fire, between water and air, I cannot see it, but I can see its presence. Like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. The circle are petty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Oh, I started fiddling with a pen and then I dropped the pen lid. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold, it is the pursuit of this. And we have got a clockwork key. Ah, and there's the fourth symbol, which we already have by sort of just stepping through. So that's fine. So that gave us the key. So let's try the key. Okay, not the key for that. A circular indentation, it seems to connect to the mechanism inside. Okay. But not with the thing that's winding it up. Okay. So we have another keyhole here. That doesn't look quite like the right style of key for a lock like that, though. We have a box here. have a 5, 6. It's interesting. So a 5 and a 7 on those two sides, for sure. In terms of puzzles that have a number clue, it's just this one, right? So what was that? A 5 on the left and a 7 on the right, was it? Yes, although, because I'm looking in the box, it might be the other way up. That's a weird one. Yeah, because you can kind of make the 2, but if you hold it in a weird way. On the bottom here, we certainly have the makings of a 7 and a 5. Oh, and there's a 6. So 6 on the bottom. I don't know, we could try 6 on the bottom, 2 on the top, see if that does anything. Ah, there we go. That worked. Okay, tiny telescope. There's nothing to see until I've got the contraption working. Ah, tiny piece of paraffin. Very nice. Okay, no, we haven't got the contraption working yet. Does it need a... What would that bit be for? Oh, we have a... Okay. No, we still don't have it working yet. So what does that give you? What does it give you? Wind up the mechanism. Here we go. Probably would. Trial. That would be the word, presumably. Oh man, it's creepy AF. No? Oh, there's an L. Well, I know exactly where this is going to go. Bonk. Trial. One of the seals opened. 2 more to go. So that was the eye seal opening. Oh, that's interesting. Right, the side that had the lock on it opened up. It's a safe dial, but there's a piece missing. Oh, well, that looks like we can use the key. It's the right shape, but the hole isn't tall enough. Okay, can't pull that. Well... interesting. Oh, I see something on top of here. AS has left me a note. May 8th. McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus, it is ether. And now to the Babylonians, it is simply up. Up, the other direction, the realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries in the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they will recognize me then. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. Okay. Now the eye opened up. It's a weird choice, right? Because the eye seal opened up. Oh, what do we have here? Key 5-2. That kind of looks a bit like a key, right? Just checking to see if there's any hidden elements or trick rivets around here, you know. Nah, there's a trick rivet. Right. Okay. There it is. A keyhole. And a different key. Brilliant. This key? An enameled brass star. Ooh, and now it's asking for a different kind of key. Well, I think we've got a fair idea where that star's going to go. I think it's going to go up on this star here that we saw earlier. Okay, another letter from AS. Take note of this date. It is the most significant in human history. I have done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight I open the wine. Okay. So we have got a gold knight missing a sword, a white knight with a sword, a brass ring with markings around the edge, a knight with a broken sword, a knight with an axe. Okay, interesting. So the brass ring around the... So the ring probably for here, yes. I can see 1, 2... Okay. Okay. It is a 2-number puzzle. It was 5 and 2, right? The 2 numbers we found. Great. Ah, excellent, excellent, excellent. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Because I want something like that. So I'm going to go back to this keyhole here. So straight down. Of course, you've got to rotate it round. But we want like an up and an across on the left, and then a straight down on the right. So something actually exactly like that. Okay. Oh, ugh, that's actually a little bit distracting. Oh, okay, no, I see what they're doing. Yeah, I think that's the one, yeah. Great. A circular plate with a star emblem. A circular plate with a star emblem. Here? Brilliant. Second seal is open. One more to go. Non est ad astra mollici terris vi. If only I could read Latin. That was one of the elemental symbols we looked at earlier. I did not make note of which one was which. This looks like we're trying to find a screwdriver to remove this plate. So a quick look around this mechanism to see if there's anything written on it. Does not appear to be the case. So it looks like we're missing some gears. Okay. Interesting. Those look like they should rotate, but they don't obviously seem to. We've got a hole here for a large, unusually shaped object. Hang on. What's this? Ah, right, okay. Was that there before? I don't remember seeing that there before. I don't recall seeing anything similar to that on other things either. But okay, we need to find the other examples of those. Oh, well, there is one. Hard to tell what exactly something's missing here. Pretty sure it's probably something clock related. It looks like a clock that's missing its hands. We've got a keyhole here. This appears to be a drawer on the side as well. Feels like this is the puzzle that's sort of here. Ah, we do have the square one. Great. So now the last symbol I'm looking for is... that's a kind of elemental symbol, which is this one here. Aha! That's it, right? Great, I got a cog, and I have a rubber band. So the cog, that looks pretty good. A small screwdriver, excellent. So over here with you. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. A peculiar folding key. Oh my word, right. Which way do we consider like it being open though? Like if I do it like that, can I say, well, one of them's going to work in there? It doesn't appear that's actually where it's supposed to be at all anyway. So a peculiar folding key. Well, we have a keyhole here. Okay, not that one. Oh. We have a peculiar shaped key, right? It's the wrong shape. And it gives you nice hint on what shape it's expecting. There we go. A medium-sized cog. Somewhere in there. Feels like I can take this off if I need to. Can't take the others off though. So... Ah! Got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh, and another cog. Perfect. So put one here, put one here. Elastic band. Great. Okay. What have we got? A long, narrow steel tube. And the clock is working. A long, narrow steel tube. I mean, give it to the knight that has no weapon? No? Hang on, didn't one of them have a broken sword? Oh, maybe I thought that one was a broken sword, but actually on second glance that appears to be a mace. A steel tube. Let's inspect. Okay, it's got two fins. It's not going to go in there. No, it's not anything to do with that hole there. I have to admit, it's not entirely what I was expecting. And we can stop the clock by jamming the steel tube in the way. We can, of course, take our cogs back if we want. No, we can't, because now we've used the elastic band on them. So we can't take those back. The steel tube has nothing to do with this here. Yes, when in doubt, hope that the lens will give you your answers. Yes, the lens. So, okay, this panel hasn't been got into. It appears to need a key. Oh! Okay. An old photograph. Rev 605. A reference to the Book of Revelations, clearly. Hang on, where am I supposed to be able to be observing that from? Because you're going to need to be at just the right angle to get that. It's going to be something like that, but no. Oh. Ah, that's pretty close. Okay, great. A small silver shield. Perhaps... Well, not the knight that has... Well... Yeah. Probably you. An oval gemstone. Okay, can't flip it. An oval gemstone. Oh, well, there's another lock here. Clearly, right? Oh, it said something's missing. Well, that's oval. So not the hands of the clock that were missing then. Okay, what did this clue say? 6:05. That could be a time. How would I get 6:05 though? How would I get 6:05? Incidentally, one of my favourite ever puzzles comes from the Room 3. So, spoiler alert for that game, but there's one puzzle where there's a clock in the game which is actually tuned to your real world system clock. It took me ages to figure out that puzzle because I was streaming it. I was always streaming it on a Sunday morning. And so I was always playing at the same time of day. I never twigged that the in-game clock was actually telling me the time. I mean, we can obviously have a look up what Rev 605 says, but I'm assuming the actual passage is not terribly important, but we can look it up. Revelation 6:5. When the Lamb opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales in his hand. Okay. Is this in relation to... because we did have... no, I don't really see it. So, black horse, set of scales. I don't really see anything like that on the clock face. I mean, this dial is going kind of crazy, of course. So what, I mean, what's this dial down here doing? Is this doing anything? I mean, I got to assume that it's not, you know, to chance, that sort of stuff, right? Oh. So we have a star up here. Well, that doesn't really seem to tell you very much. Oh! Oh, come on. Right, 6:05. It's about there. Right, when in doubt, use the lens. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress. But do you really think you have proven yourself yet? Excellent, great. Well, that's going to wrap it up for part 1 of The Room. Really enjoying this. I can see how this just became a series, right? And it really does feel like, you know, the going back to the first game in a series is always a massive dice roll, right? Because, you know, some of the things that make the sequels great may well have not been in there for the original iterations of the game. You know what? I'm actually I might even be liking this more than The Room 3, though, really. I like the fact that it's centered on a single puzzle box, whereas The Room 3 had a lot of, ironically enough, walking between rooms. Whereas this seems to be a lot more focused. Admittedly, we've only done 1 chapter so far, so come back, join us again for chapter 2. Come back next time, join us for chapter 2. Great. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.